Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Dive into the mystical depths of the Book of Enoch Explained, the 10 heavens, as we unravel the celestial mysteries hidden within its pages. Join us on a captivating journey through the 10 heavens, from the realm of angels and fallen beings to the ultimate revelation of divine essence itself. Each heaven holds secrets waiting to be uncovered, lessons waiting to be learned, and revelations waiting to be embraced. But the journey doesn't end there. To uncover the full depth of these celestial truths, make sure to watch until the end. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay tuned for more enlightening content that will elevate your spiritual understanding and enrich your journey towards divine wisdom. Don't miss out on this opportunity to explore the cosmic wonders of the Book of Enoch and embark on a transformative journey of enlightenment. Sophia stood in the midst of the first heaven, her senses enveloped by the ethereal beauty that surrounded her. The air was filled with a gentle, shimmering light that seemed to dance and play, casting a soft, golden hue over everything. She felt an overwhelming sense of peace and tranquility, as if all the worries of the earthly realm had melted away. The realm of Watchers, the first heaven, known as the realm of the Watchers, was a place of serene observation. Here, angelic beings known as the Watchers stood vigilant, their eyes fixed on the earth below. These celestial sentinels were majestic, with wings that glistened like stardust and eyes that held the wisdom of ages. Their presence was both comforting and awe-inspiring, radiating a sense of protection and guardianship. The landscape of the first heaven was unlike anything Sophia had ever seen.
Rolling hills of soft, luminescent clouds stretched out beneath her feet, their surfaces shimmering with hues of gold, silver, and pastel colors. The sky above was a vast expanse of radiant light, not from a single sun, but from countless points of illumination that seemed to float and merge in a harmonious dance. Amidst the clouds there were grand, translucent structures, ethereal towers and bridges that seemed to be made of pure light. These structures were not solid in the earthly sense, but were woven from the very fabric of celestial energy. They pulsed with a gentle, soothing rhythm, like the heartbeat of the heaven itself. The Watcher's duty, as Sophia explored, she noticed that the Watchers were deeply engrossed in their task. They held intricate scrolls and quills of light, inscribing the deeds and actions of humanity. Every act, every thought, was recorded with meticulous care. The Watchers were silent, but their expressions conveyed a deep sense of purpose and compassion. They were not mere observers, they were guardians of divine justice, ensuring that every soul's journey was documented with fairness and truth. Interaction with the Watchers, Sophia felt a pull to approach one of the Watchers. As she drew near, the angel turned its gaze towards her, and she felt a warmth spread through her, a silent acknowledgement of her presence. Though they did not speak in words, a communication passed between them, a transfer of understanding. The Watcher conveyed that they were aware of her journey, and that her presence there was part of a greater plan. The pool of reflection in the center of this realm, Sophia discovered a vast, crystalline pool. The pool of reflection, as she came to know it, was a mirror to the earthly world. Gazing into its depths, she could see scenes from Earth, people living their lives, making choices, and facing their own trials. It was a reminder of the interconnectedness of all beings, and the impact of every action, no matter how small. As she watched, the scenes shifted and changed, revealing the beauty and complexity of human existence. Sophia realized that the first heaven was a place of learning and empathy. The Watchers, through their silent vigilance, embodied the divine attribute of omniscience, and through their records, they upheld the principles of cosmic balance and moral order. Sophia's revelation. Standing by the pool of reflection, Sophia had a profound epiphany. She understood that the first heaven was not just about observation, it was about understanding and compassion. The Watchers were there to ensure that every soul's story was told, that no life went unnoticed, and that every action had its place in the grand tapestry of existence. Sophia felt a deep sense of gratitude for this insight. She knew that the lessons of the first heaven would stay with her forever, guiding her actions and thoughts. The importance of empathy, vigilance, and the interconnectedness of all life were truths she would carry back to the earthly realm. With a heart full of wisdom and peace, Sophia prepared to journey to the next heaven, knowing that each step brought her closer to the ultimate understanding of the divine mysteries. The first heaven had opened her eyes to the profound beauty of divine observation, and the sacred duty of the watchers, setting the stage for the revelations yet to come. As Sophia felt herself being drawn upwards from the tranquility of the first heaven, she sensed a shift in the atmosphere. The light grew dimmer, and a palpable weight settled in the air. She found herself entering the second heaven, a realm starkly different from the serene and luminous first. The realm of imprisonment, the second heaven, was a place of contrast and somber reflection. It was known as the realm of imprisonment, where fallen angels, those who had defied divine order, were bound in chains, awaiting judgment. The air here was heavy with the echoes of sorrow and regret, a testament to the consequences of rebellion against the divine will. The landscape of the second heaven was shadowed and austere. Towering mountains of dark, jagged stone rose up from the ground, their peaks shrouded in perpetual twilight. The sky was a deep, oppressive gray, with no sun or stars to break its monotony. Instead, the only illumination came from a pale, eerie glow that seemed to emanate from the ground itself, casting long, haunting shadows. Among these desolate peaks and valleys were vast chasms and caverns, where the imprisoned fallen angels were held. The caverns were vast and echoing, their walls covered in ancient runes and symbols of containment. Chains of celestial light bound the fallen, their luminous glow stark against the darkness. The fallen angels, or Grigori, were once majestic beings of light, but their rebellion had left them diminished and sorrowful. They sat or stood in their chains, their wings folded and their eyes filled with a deep, eternal sadness. Their presence was both tragic and instructive, a living testament to the consequences of pride and disobedience. As Sophia walked among them, she felt a mix of emotions, sympathy for their plight, and a profound understanding of the gravity of their transgressions. She could sense their remorse and the weight of their eternal punishment. The fallen angels were not merely prisoners, they were beings in a state of perpetual reflection and regret. The guardian angels amidst the shadows, there were also guardian angels, radiant beings who watched over the imprisoned. These guardians were embodiments of mercy and justice, ensuring that the fallen remained bound but were also given the opportunity for repentance. Their presence brought a sense of balance to the realm, a reminder that even in punishment, there was hope for redemption. One of the guardians, a towering angel with eyes like molten gold, approached Sophia. Though it did not speak, its gaze conveyed a powerful message of justice tempered with compassion. Sophia understood that the guardian angels served as a bridge between divine wrath and divine mercy, maintaining the balance of the cosmos. The Hall of Records within the heart of this realm was the Hall of Records, a vast chamber where the deeds of the fallen were inscribed. Ancient tomes lined the walls, each one detailing the actions and decisions that led to the angels' downfall. Sophia felt drawn to these records, sensing that they held valuable lessons about the nature of free will and the consequences of one's choices. As she perused the tomes, she saw that each story was a cautionary tale. The records spoke of pride, ambition, and the desire for power that led the angels to rebel. But they also spoke of moments of doubt, regret, and the longing for forgiveness. It was a poignant reminder of the complexity of divine justice and the ongoing struggle between good and evil. Sophia's revelations standing amidst the fallen and the guardians, Sophia had a profound realization. The second heaven was a realm of introspection and consequence. It underscored the importance of humility, obedience, and the recognition of one's place within the divine order. The fallen angel's suffering was not just a punishment, but also a path to potential redemption, illustrating the enduring mercy of the divine. Sophia felt a deep sense of empathy for the fallen and a renewed commitment to live her life with humility and integrity. She understood that every choice mattered and that the path to wisdom was paved with awareness and accountability. With this newfound understanding, Sophia prepared to leave the second heaven. As she ascended, she carried with her the lessons of justice, mercy, and the profound impact of one's choices. The realm of imprisonment had shown her the depths of divine justice and the potential for redemption, setting the stage for the further revelations awaiting her in the higher heavens. Leaving the somber shadows of the second heaven behind, Sophia felt a surge of uplifting energy as she ascended into the third heaven. The transition was immediate and profound, with the gloom giving way to a vibrant explosion of color and life. Sophia found herself in a realm of unimaginable beauty and serenity, paradise itself. The realm of paradise, the third heaven, was the paradise for the righteous, a place of eternal beauty and rest. This realm was a stark contrast to the previous heavens, filled with lush landscapes, vibrant flora, and an atmosphere that radiated peace and joy. Here, the souls of the just found their eternal reward, living in harmony and bliss. The landscape of the third heaven was breathtaking. Rolling meadows of emerald green grass stretched out before her, dotted with flowers of every conceivable color. Each petal seemed to glow with an inner light, contributing to the overall luminescence of the realm. Majestic trees with golden leaves swayed gently in a breeze that carried the scent of blossoms and the sound of soft, melodious music. Crystal-clear rivers and streams wound their way through the meadows, their waters sparkling in the radiant light. These waters were not just beautiful but also imbued with healing properties, offering restoration and refreshment to all who drank from them. The inhabitants, the souls residing in the third heaven, were luminous beings, radiating an inner light that reflected their purity and righteousness. Clad in robes of shimmering white and gold, they moved with a grace and joy that spoke of their eternal contentment. Their faces were serene, their eyes filled with wisdom and kindness. These souls were not idle. They engaged in various activities that brought them joy and fulfillment. Some sang hymns of praise, their voices blending into a harmonious choir that filled the air with celestial music. Others tended to the gardens, their touch causing flowers to bloom and trees to bear fruit. Still others engaged in thoughtful conversations, sharing knowledge and insights with one another. The Gardens of Delight. One of the most striking features of the third heaven was the Gardens of Delight. These gardens were a feast for the senses, with pathways lined with fragrant flowers and trees bearing fruits of every kind. Sophia walked among these gardens, marveling at the sheer abundance and variety. She saw fruits that sparkled like gems, their flavors more exquisite than anything on earth, and flowers that sang softly when touched, their petals vibrating with celestial melodies. In the center of the garden stood a magnificent tree, the tree of life. Its golden branches reached towards the sky, and its leaves shimmered with an ethereal glow. The fruit of this tree was said to grant eternal life and unending wisdom to those who partook of it. Sophia felt drawn to this tree, sensing its profound significance and the divine energy that emanated from it. The Temple of Light at the heart of the third heaven was the Temple of Light, a grand and awe-inspiring structure made entirely of radiant crystal. The temple's walls glowed with a soft, welcoming light, and its spires reached towards the heavens, symbolizing the connection between the divine and the blessed souls who resided there. Inside the temple, Sophia found an altar where an eternal flame burned, a symbol of divine presence and love. The air inside was filled with a palpable sense of holiness and reverence. The blessed gathered here to offer their gratitude and prayers, their voices blending into a harmonious symphony of praise. Sophia's revelation. As Sophia explored the third heaven, she felt an overwhelming sense of joy and fulfillment. This realm was a testament to the divine promise of reward for the righteous, a place where love, peace, and happiness reigned supreme. She understood that the third heaven was not just a destination but a state of being, reflecting the ultimate harmony between the divine and the blessed souls. Sophia realized that the essence of paradise lay in the balance and unity of all things, the beauty of nature, the joy of meaningful activity, the warmth of community, and the presence of the divine. It was a place where every soul found their true purpose and existed in perfect harmony with the divine will. With a heart full of gratitude and inspiration, Sophia prepared to leave the third heaven. She carried with her the profound understanding of divine reward and the beauty of a life lived in accordance with divine principles. The paradise of the third heaven had shown her the ultimate fulfillment of the soul's journey, setting the stage for the deeper mysteries that awaited in the higher heavens.
As Sophia ascended from the blissful realms of the third heaven, she felt a shift in the atmosphere once again. The air grew crisper, imbued with a sense of celestial order and purpose. She arrived in the fourth heaven, a realm dedicated to the celestial mechanics that govern the universe. Here, the movements of the sun, moon, and stars were meticulously orchestrated by divine hands. The realm of celestial orchestration, the fourth heaven, was a realm of extraordinary harmony and precision, where the celestial bodies were not just distant, silent objects, but vibrant, living entities moving in perfect synchrony. This realm was filled with a sense of order and rhythm, the very heartbeat of the cosmos. The landscape of the fourth heaven was unlike any other. It was an expansive, celestial observatory, with transparent platforms and bridges stretching across the vastness of space.
From these platforms, Sophia could see the earth far below, as well as the myriad stars and planets that dotted the heavens. Massive, crystalline spheres hovered in the air, each one representing a different celestial body. These spheres rotated and glowed with a soft light, their surfaces displaying the movements and phases of the sun, moon, and stars. The air was filled with a gentle, humming melody, the music of the spheres, which created a symphony of cosmic harmony. The guardians of celestial order in this realm, Sophia encountered the celestial guardians, radiant, powerful beings who oversaw the movements of the heavenly bodies. These guardians were majestic and awe-inspiring, their forms glowing with an inner light that radiated authority and wisdom. They moved with a grace and precision that mirrored the celestial mechanics they managed. Each guardian held a staff of light, which they used to guide the paths of the celestial bodies. They worked in silent, fluid coordination, ensuring that the sun rose and set at its appointed times, that the moon waxed and waned in its phases, and that the stars followed their prescribed courses. Their movements were a dance of divine orchestration, a testament to the intricate balance of the universe. The observatory Sophia found herself drawn to the grand observatory at the center of the fourth heaven. This structure was made of shimmering, translucent material, and it housed an array of celestial instruments, astrolabes, orreries, and telescopes of divine craftsmanship. Each instrument was designed to monitor and regulate the movements of the celestial bodies with unparalleled precision. Within the observatory, Sophia saw tables covered with star charts and celestial maps, documenting the positions and movements of the stars and planets. These charts were alive with light, constantly updating to reflect the dynamic nature of the cosmos. The observatory was a hub of celestial knowledge, where the guardians consulted and adjusted their plans to maintain cosmic harmony. The sun and moon, one of the most awe-inspiring sights in the fourth heaven, was the chambers of the sun and moon. These chambers were vast glowing spheres where the celestial bodies rested when not in motion. The sun chamber radiated a warm golden light that filled the air with a sense of vitality and energy. The moon chamber, in contrast, glowed with a cool silver light, casting a tranquil and serene ambiance. Sophia watched as the guardians gently guided the sun and moon into their chambers, ensuring that their energies were replenished and balanced. She understood that these celestial bodies were more than mere objects. They were vital forces that sustained life on Earth, their movements essential to the rhythms of nature and time. The celestial dance in the fourth heaven. Sophia witnessed the celestial dance, a breathtaking spectacle where the guardians orchestrated the movements of the stars and planets. This dance was a complex, harmonious ballet, with each celestial body moving in perfect synchrony. The stars twinkled and spun in intricate patterns, creating constellations that told stories of divine wisdom and power. As she watched, Sophia felt a profound sense of awe and reverence. She realized that the celestial dance was not just a display of beauty, but a reflection of the divine order that governed all things. It was a reminder of the interconnectedness of the universe and the delicate balance that sustained it. Sophia's revelation in the fourth heaven. Sophia gained a deep appreciation for the precision and harmony of the cosmos. She understood that the movements of the celestial bodies were a manifestation of divine will, a testament to the order and balance that underpinned the universe. The guardians of the fourth heaven were the custodians of this cosmic order, ensuring that the universe remained in perfect harmony. Sophia felt a renewed sense of purpose and clarity. She realized that every action, no matter how small, contributed to the larger tapestry of existence. The lessons of the fourth heaven emphasized the importance of order, precision, and the interconnectedness of all things. With a heart full of wonder and insight, Sophia prepared to leave the fourth heaven. She carried with her the knowledge of the celestial order and the profound understanding of the divine harmony that governed the universe. The realm of celestial orchestration had revealed the intricate beauty and balance of creation, setting the stage for the deeper mysteries that awaited her in the higher heavens. As Sophia ascended from the luminous order of the fourth heaven, she felt a shift in the atmosphere once more. The light grew dimmer, and a sense of solemnity filled the air. She entered the fifth heaven, a realm imbued with a somber and reflective energy. This was the abode of the Grigori, a group of fallen angels whose story was a poignant reminder of the consequences of defiance against the divine will. The realm of the Grigori, the fifth heaven, was a place of penance and reflection. It was here that the Grigori, or Watchers, were confined, lamenting their past actions and enduring their eternal punishment. The atmosphere was heavy with their sorrow and regret, creating a palpable sense of melancholy. The landscape of the fifth heaven was stark and austere. Towering mountains of dark basalt rock loomed over vast, desolate plains. The sky was a perpetual twilight, a muted, dusky blue that cast long shadows across the terrain. There were no vibrant colors or lush landscapes here, only the austere beauty of the rock formations and the vast, empty spaces. Scattered throughout the plains were enormous stone structures, resembling ancient, crumbling fortresses. These structures were the prisons of the Grigori, their surfaces inscribed with celestial runes and symbols of containment. The air was thick with the echoes of their mournful lamentations, creating a haunting, almost musical resonance. The fallen angels, the Grigori, were once magnificent beings of light and power, but their rebellion had left them diminished and sorrowful. Clad in tattered, ethereal robes, their once radiant wings now dark and tattered, they sat or stood in their prisons, bound by chains of celestial light that glowed faintly against the darkness. Their faces were etched with deep lines of regret and sorrow, their eyes reflecting the pain of their fall. These fallen angels were not merely prisoners but also penitents, their suffering a path to potential redemption. They spent their days in reflection and remorse, their voices rising in a mournful chorus that spoke of lost glory and the longing for forgiveness. The guardian angels, despite the somber atmosphere, the fifth heaven was not devoid of hope. Guardian angels, radiant beings of mercy and justice, moved among the Grigori, their presence a reminder of divine compassion. These guardians were tasked with overseeing the fallen angels, ensuring that their penance was just and offering them guidance towards redemption. One of the guardians, a tall and luminous figure with eyes like molten gold, approached Sophia. Though it did not speak, its gaze conveyed a powerful message of justice tempered with mercy. The guardian's presence brought a sense of balance to the realm, underscoring the idea that even in punishment, there was an opportunity for redemption and grace. The Hall of Reflection at the heart of the fifth heaven was the Hall of Reflection, a vast, echoing chamber carved into the side of a mountain. Inside, the walls were lined with ancient scrolls and tablets, each one documenting the deeds of the Grigori and the consequences of their rebellion. Sophia felt drawn to these records, sensing that they held valuable lessons about the nature of free will and the consequences of one's choices. As she perused the scrolls, Sophia saw that each story was a detailed account of pride, ambition, and the desire for power that had led the angels to rebel. Yet, these records also spoke of moments of doubt, regret, and the longing for forgiveness. The Hall of Reflection was a poignant reminder of the complexity of divine justice and the enduring possibility of redemption. The celestial tribunal in a grand amphitheater carved from the living rock. Sophia witnessed the celestial tribunal, a solemn gathering where the Grigori were periodically brought before a council of divine beings to review their progress and repentance. The tribunal was both a place of judgment and an opportunity for the fallen to express their remorse and seek forgiveness. The council, composed of archangels and other high celestial beings, radiated authority and compassion. They listened to the Grigori's pleas with a combination of sternness and empathy, their judgments fair and measured. Sophia saw that the tribunal was not just about punishment, but also about understanding, growth, and the possibility of reconciliation. Sophia's revelation in the fifth heaven. Sophia gained a profound understanding of the nature of justice, repentance, and mercy. She realized that the fallen angels' suffering was not merely punitive but also transformative, offering them a path towards redemption. The presence of the guardian angels in the celestial tribunal underscored the divine balance between justice and compassion. Sophia felt a deep sense of empathy for the Grigori and a renewed commitment to live her life with humility and integrity. She understood that every action had consequences, and that the path to wisdom involved recognizing and learning from one's mistakes. With this newfound understanding, Sophia prepared to leave the fifth heaven. She carried with her the lessons of justice, mercy, and the profound impact of one's choices. The realm of the Grigori had shown her the depths of divine justice and the potential for redemption, setting the stage for the further revelations awaiting her in the higher heavens. As Sophia ascended from the somber reflections of the fifth heaven, she felt a shift in the atmosphere once again. The air grew lighter and more vibrant, filled with a sense of creativity and profound wisdom. She entered the sixth heaven, a realm dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge and the exploration of divine mysteries. This was a place where angelic beings engaged in intellectual and spiritual enlightenment, contributing to the grand tapestry of divine wisdom. The realm of divine knowledge, the sixth heaven, was a realm of unparalleled intellectual and spiritual pursuit. It was here that the most enlightened of celestial beings resided, dedicating themselves to the study and expansion of divine knowledge. The atmosphere was charged with an electric sense of discovery and enlightenment, a place where ideas and wisdom flowed freely. The landscape of the sixth heaven was an awe-inspiring blend of natural beauty and architectural grandeur. Towering libraries and grand academies made of crystalline structures stood amidst lush, verdant gardens. These buildings were adorned with intricate patterns and symbols, reflecting the profound knowledge contained within their walls. The air was filled with the soft hum of celestial energy, and the light here was a radiant blend of gold and silver, illuminating everything with a gentle glow. Paths paved with luminous stones wound through the gardens, leading to various halls of learning and contemplation. The gardens themselves were filled with exotic plants and trees, their leaves whispering ancient secrets and their flowers blooming in vibrant, otherworldly colors. Streams of pure, sparkling water flowed through the gardens, their surfaces reflecting the brilliance of the heavens. The scholars and scribes, the inhabitants of the sixth heaven, were the scholars and scribes of the divine realm. These angelic beings were majestic, their forms glowing with an inner light that signified their intellectual and spiritual elevation. Clad in robes of shimmering blue and gold, they moved with a serene grace, their eyes shining with wisdom and curiosity. These scholars were deeply engaged in their studies, poring over ancient tomes and scrolls, inscribing new discoveries onto tablets of light, and engaging in profound discussions with their peers. They were the keepers and seekers of divine knowledge, their work contributing to the ongoing revelation of cosmic truths. The grand libraries of the sixth heaven were architectural marvels, each one a vast repository of knowledge. The largest among them was the Library of Eternal Wisdom, a towering structure with walls of crystal and floors of luminous marble. Inside, shelves stretched endlessly in every direction, filled with books and scrolls that contained the accumulated wisdom of the ages. Sophia wandered through these libraries, marveling at the sheer volume and diversity of knowledge contained within. She saw texts on every conceivable subject: cosmology, theology, philosophy, science, and more. Each book and scroll pulsed with a gentle light, a testament to the divine energy contained within their words. The halls of learning adjacent to the libraries were the halls of learning, grand auditoriums where scholars gathered to share their insights and engage in intellectual debates. These halls were designed with perfect acoustics, their domed ceilings adorned with celestial frescoes that depicted the history and mysteries of the universe. In one of these halls, Sophia witnessed a gathering of scholars engaged in a profound discussion about the nature of time and space. Their voices were melodic and harmonious, each contributing to the symphony of knowledge. She listened in awe, realizing that the pursuit of knowledge here was not just an intellectual exercise but a form of divine worship. The tree of knowledge in the heart of the sixth heaven's gardens stood the tree of knowledge, a magnificent tree with branches that reached towards the heavens and roots that delved deep into the earth. Its leaves shimmered with a golden light, and its fruit was said to bestow profound wisdom upon those who partook of it. The tree was a symbol of the endless pursuit of knowledge and the divine connection between wisdom and enlightenment. Sophia felt drawn to this tree, sensing the profound energy that emanated from it. She understood that the tree of knowledge was a living testament to the divine gift of intellect and the eternal quest for understanding. Sophia's revelation in the sixth heaven, Sophia gained a deep appreciation for the pursuit of knowledge and the importance of intellectual and spiritual growth. She realized that the scholars and scribes of this realm were engaged in a divine mission, their work contributing to the unfolding of cosmic wisdom and the enlightenment of all beings. Sophia felt a renewed sense of purpose and a deep respect for the power of knowledge. She understood that wisdom was not merely about accumulating facts, but about seeking a deeper understanding of the divine order and one's place within it. The lessons of the sixth heaven emphasized the importance of curiosity, exploration, and the continuous quest for enlightenment. With a heart full of wonder and insight, Sophia prepared to leave the sixth heaven. She carried with her the profound understanding of the pursuit of knowledge and the beauty of intellectual and spiritual growth. The realm of divine knowledge had revealed the importance of wisdom and the eternal quest for enlightenment, setting the stage for the further revelations awaiting her in the higher heavens.
As Sophia ascended from the vibrant intellectual atmosphere of the sixth heaven, she felt another profound shift in the air. The energy grew more intense, charged with a divine presence that seemed to resonate with the very essence of creation itself. She entered the seventh heaven, a realm of celestial perfection and divine harmony, where the highest forms of spiritual and angelic beings resided. The realm of celestial harmony, the seventh heaven, was a place of sublime beauty and profound peace, where the divine will and the cosmos were in perfect harmony. This was a realm where the highest orders of angels and the most enlightened souls dwelled, basking in the direct presence of the divine. The landscape of the seventh heaven was breathtakingly beautiful, a fusion of ethereal light and heavenly forms. There were no rigid boundaries between land and sky. Everything seemed to flow together in a seamless expanse of shimmering light and color.
The sky was a radiant tapestry of gold, silver, and azure, filled with the gentle movement of celestial bodies. Enormous palaces and temples made of luminous crystal and iridescent gold dotted the landscape, their spires reaching towards the heavens. These structures were adorned with intricate patterns and symbols that seemed to pulse with life, reflecting the divine energy that permeated the realm. The orders of angels in the seventh heaven, Sophia encountered the highest orders of angels, beings of immense power and beauty who served directly in the presence of the divine. These included the seraphim, cherubim, and thrones, each order reflecting a unique aspect of divine glory and purpose. The seraphim were the closest to the divine presence, their 6 wings radiating pure, unfiltered light. They were beings of fiery love and unending praise, their voices a constant hymn of adoration. Sophia felt their overwhelming love and devotion, a fire that burned with the intensity of 1,000 suns, yet was also gentle and nurturing. The cherubim were guardians of divine wisdom and knowledge. Their 4 faces, each representing a different aspect of creation, radiated a profound understanding of the cosmos. They were the keepers of divine secrets, their eyes filled with an infinite depth of knowledge. Sophia sensed their profound intelligence and the balance they brought to the celestial order. The thrones were beings of divine justice and authority, their forms embodying the perfect harmony of power and peace. They were the carriers of the divine throne, upholding the very foundation of the cosmos. Sophia felt their strength and stability, a reminder of the unwavering justice and order that underpinned all creation. The celestial choirs, one of the most awe-inspiring aspects of the seventh heaven was the celestial choirs. These were assemblies of angels and blessed souls who sang in perfect harmony, their voices creating a symphony that resonated with the very fabric of the universe. The music was both powerful and delicate, a living expression of divine love and harmony. Sophia listened to the celestial choirs, feeling their music wash over her like a wave of pure light. The melodies were intricate and complex, yet filled with a simplicity and purity that spoke directly to her soul. She realized that the music was not just a form of praise, but a fundamental part of the divine order, a vibration that sustained the cosmos. The great temple at the heart of the seventh heaven stood the great temple, a magnificent structure that radiated divine light. This temple was the central focus of worship and divine communion, a place where the highest beings gathered to bask in the presence of the divine. Its halls were vast and filled with a golden light that seemed to pulse with the heartbeat of the universe. Inside the great temple, Sophia felt an overwhelming sense of peace and fulfillment. The air was filled with the scent of heavenly incense, and the sound of gentle bells echoed softly through the halls. Here, the divine presence was most palpable, a warm, embracing light that filled every corner of her being with love and understanding. The divine presence in the innermost sanctum of the great temple, Sophia experienced the direct presence of the divine. This presence was not a being or a form, but a profound and all-encompassing light that filled her with an indescribable sense of love, wisdom, and peace. It was as if the very essence of the divine was embracing her, filling her with a knowledge and understanding that transcended words. Sophia understood that this was the ultimate source of all creation, the wellspring of love and wisdom that flowed through all the heavens and the universe. It was a moment of pure communion, a merging of her own spirit with the divine essence, where all questions were answered and all fears dissolved. Sophia's revelation in the seventh heaven, Sophia gained a profound understanding of the nature of divine love and harmony. She realized that this realm was a reflection of the ultimate perfection and unity that underpinned all of creation. The beings here lived in a state of constant communion with the divine, their existence a testament to the beauty and power of divine order. Sophia felt a deep sense of peace and fulfillment. She understood that her journey through the heavens was a path to this ultimate communion, a journey of growth, understanding, and enlightenment. The lessons of the seventh heaven emphasized the importance of love, harmony, and the continuous striving towards divine perfection. With a heart full of awe and gratitude, Sophia prepared to leave the seventh heaven. She carried with her the profound understanding of divine harmony and the beauty of a life lived in communion with the divine. The realm of celestial harmony had revealed the ultimate goal of her spiritual journey, setting the stage for the deeper mysteries that awaited her in the higher heavens. Ascending from the celestial harmony of the seventh heaven, Sophia felt the air grow even lighter and more imbued with a sense of infinite possibilities. She entered the eighth heaven, a realm of pure, unadulterated light and energy, where the mysteries of creation and the infinite potential of the divine were laid bare. This was a place of deep spiritual insight and profound creative force, where the highest forms of angelic beings engaged in the work of creation and the maintenance of the cosmic order. The realm of divine creation, the eighth heaven, was a realm of pure energy and light, where the raw creative power of the divine was harnessed and directed. This was the workshop of the cosmos, a place where the fundamental forces of existence were in constant, harmonious motion, shaping and reshaping the fabric of reality. The landscape of the eighth heaven was unlike anything Sophia had encountered. It was an endless expanse of radiant light, with currents of energy flowing and weaving through the air like ribbons of silk. There were no solid structures here, only vast fields of luminous energy that pulsed and shimmered with life. Enormous spheres of light floated in the ether, each one a nexus of creative power and divine intent. These spheres were surrounded by intricate patterns of light and energy, constantly shifting and evolving as they interacted with the forces around them. The air was filled with a gentle, resonant hum, the sound of creation in progress. The creators in this realm. Sophia encountered the creators, the highest order of celestial beings responsible for the ongoing work of creation. These beings were pure energy and light, their forms constantly shifting and evolving as they engaged in their divine tasks. They radiated a sense of profound wisdom and power, their presence a testament to the limitless potential of the divine. The creators moved with purpose and grace, their hands weaving patterns of light and energy that shaped the very fabric of the cosmos. They were the architects of reality, their work a continuous act of creation and renewal. Sophia watched in awe as they manipulated the raw forces of existence, creating stars, galaxies, and entire universes with a thought and a gesture. The wellsprings of creation scattered throughout the eighth heaven were the wellsprings of creation, sources of pure, undifferentiated energy that flowed endlessly into the realm. These wellsprings were surrounded by radiant, swirling vortices of light, their energy feeding into the work of the creators. Sophia felt a deep connection to these wellsprings, sensing the infinite potential they represented. Approaching one of the wellsprings, she felt the energy flow through her, filling her with a sense of limitless possibility. She understood that these wellsprings were the source of all creation, the font from which the divine drew its power to shape and sustain the cosmos. It was a humbling and exhilarating experience, a reminder of the boundless creativity inherent in the divine nature. The symphony of creation, the eighth heaven, was filled with the symphony of creation, a profound and beautiful music that resonated through every particle of light and energy. This symphony was the expression of the divine will, a harmonious blend of sound and light that guided the work of the creators. Each note and vibration contributed to the ongoing process of creation, weaving a tapestry of cosmic order and beauty. Sophia listened to the symphony of creation, feeling its vibrations resonate within her. She understood that this music was more than just sound. It was the very essence of creation, the divine language that shaped reality itself. The symphony was a living, breathing expression of the divine, a testament to the unity and harmony of all things. The eternal workshop at the heart of the eighth heaven was the eternal workshop, a vast open space where the creators gathered to collaborate on their work. This workshop was a hub of activity, filled with swirling patterns of light and energy, and the constant hum of creative force. It was here that the grand designs of the cosmos were conceived and brought to life. In the eternal workshop, Sophia saw the creators working together in perfect harmony, their efforts synchronized and seamless. They shared ideas and insights, their minds connected by the symphony of creation. It was a place of profound collaboration and innovation, where the boundaries of possibility were constantly being pushed and expanded. Sophia's revelation in the eighth heaven. Sophia gained a deep understanding of the nature of creation and the boundless potential of the divine. She realized that the work of the creators was a continuous process, an eternal act of bringing forth new realities and possibilities. The lessons of the eighth heaven emphasize the importance of creativity, collaboration, and the limitless nature of divine potential. Sophia felt a renewed sense of wonder and inspiration. She understood that her own creative abilities were a reflection of the divine nature, a gift to be nurtured and expressed. The realm of divine creation had revealed the infinite possibilities inherent in the cosmos and the power of creative force to shape reality. With a heart full of awe and inspiration, Sophia prepared to leave the eighth heaven. She carried with her the profound understanding of the nature of creation and the limitless potential of the divine. The realm of divine creation had shown her the beauty and power of creativity, setting the stage for the ultimate revelations awaiting her in the highest heaven. As Sophia ascended from the boundless creative energy of the eighth heaven, she felt an even more profound shift in the atmosphere. The air became almost tangible with the presence of pure divine essence, and she entered the ninth heaven, a realm of perfect unity and ultimate divine presence. This was the highest of the heavens, a place of absolute harmony and the source of all creation. The realm of divine unity, the ninth heaven, was a realm where the divine presence was fully realized and experienced. It was a place where all distinctions dissolved into a single unified existence. Here, the essence of the divine was so concentrated that everything was permeated by its presence. This was the abode of the highest angelic beings and the ultimate destination for souls seeking complete union with the divine. The landscape of the ninth heaven was unlike any other. It was an expanse of pure radiant light that seemed to have no boundaries or limits. There were no physical structures or distinct forms. Everything flowed together in a harmonious blend of energy and light. The light here was of an indescribable quality, a brilliant, shimmering gold that seemed to contain all colors within it, constantly shifting and evolving. The air was filled with a profound silence, not an emptiness, but a rich, full silence that resonated with the presence of the divine. This silence was occasionally pierced by the most beautiful music Sophia had ever heard, a music that seemed to come from the very heart of the divine itself. The highest orders of angels in the ninth heaven. Sophia encountered the highest orders of angels, being so radiant and powerful that they seemed to be made of pure light. These included the Metatron and the other archangels who served as the closest attendants to the divine presence. These beings were embodiments of divine attributes, each one representing aspects of the divine nature such as love, wisdom, power, and justice. The Metatron was the highest of all the angelic beings, a being of immense stature and radiance. Clothed in garments of light and surrounded by an aura of pure divine energy, the Metatron stood as the closest attendant to the divine throne. Sophia felt an overwhelming sense of awe and reverence in the presence of this being, understanding that the Metatron was the voice of the divine, the one who conveyed the will of the divine to all creation. The archangels in the ninth heaven were beings of incredible beauty and power. Each archangel radiated a specific aspect of the divine nature, and their presence filled the air with a palpable sense of their particular attribute. For example, Michael radiated the power of divine justice and protection, Gabriel emanated divine wisdom and revelation, and Raphael exuded the healing and nurturing aspects of divine love. The throne of divine presence at the heart of the ninth heaven was the throne of divine presence, the central point from which all creation flowed. This throne was not a physical object but a radiant, pulsating light that represented the pure essence of the divine. Surrounding the throne were the highest beings of light, who continually sang praises and engaged in acts of worship. Sophia approached the throne, feeling a profound sense of peace and unity. She understood that this was the source of all creation, the wellspring from which all life and existence flowed. The light of the throne filled her with an overwhelming sense of love, wisdom, and joy, a feeling of being completely at one with the divine. The celestial chorus in the ninth heaven was the pinnacle of divine harmony. This chorus was composed of the highest angelic beings, their voices blending together in a perfect symphony of praise. The music they produced was not just a sound, but a living force that permeated everything, expressing the purest form of divine love and unity. Sophia listened to the celestial chorus, feeling its vibrations resonate deep within her soul. The music was a direct expression of the divine will, a perfect harmony that transcended all earthly understanding. It was a reminder of the ultimate goal of all creation, to achieve perfect unity with the divine. The revelation of divine unity in the ninth heaven, Sophia experienced a profound revelation of divine unity. She understood that all of creation was interconnected, a single unified whole emanating from the divine essence. The distinctions and separations that existed in the lower realms were merely illusions. In truth, everything was part of the same divine reality. Sophia realized that her journey through the heavens had been a path of spiritual growth and enlightenment, leading her towards this ultimate understanding. The lessons of the ninth heaven emphasize the importance of recognizing and embracing the unity of all things, living in harmony with the divine will, and seeking to embody divine love and wisdom in every aspect of life. Sophia's transformation in the presence of the divine essence, Sophia felt a profound transformation take place within her. She felt her own being dissolve into the light, becoming one with the divine presence. It was a moment of pure, ecstatic union, where all her doubts, fears, and separations melted away, and she experienced the true nature of divine love and unity. With this ultimate revelation, Sophia prepared to complete her journey. She carried with her the profound understanding of divine unity and the realization that all of creation was an expression of divine love. The realm of divine unity had shown her the ultimate goal of her spiritual journey, to achieve perfect union with the divine and to live in harmony with the divine will. As she descended back through the heavens, Sophia knew that her experiences had transformed her, filling her with a new sense of purpose and understanding. She was ready to share the wisdom she had gained, to live a life of love, compassion, and unity, and to help others on their own spiritual journeys towards the divine.
In the culmination of her celestial journey, Sophia ascended to the apex of divine existence, the 10th heaven. Here she entered a realm of pure, ineffable light, transcending all dimensions and concepts of time and space. This was the abode of the divine essence itself, where the infinite and eternal nature of the divine was fully realized. In the 10th heaven, Sophia encountered the ultimate truth, the source and culmination of all existence. The realm of divine essence, the 10th heaven, was beyond description, existing beyond the limitations of language and comprehension. It was a realm where the divine essence pervaded every particle of existence, where all distinctions dissolved into pure, undifferentiated oneness. Here, the ultimate truth of existence was revealed in all its infinite glory. The landscape there was no tangible landscape in the 10th heaven, for it transcended all forms and boundaries.
Instead, Sophia found herself immersed in a boundless ocean of radiant light, shimmering with colors beyond the spectrum of mortal perception. The light was alive with the energy of creation, pulsating with the rhythm of divine existence. The divine essence in the 10th heaven, Sophia encountered the divine essence itself, a transcendent, infinite presence that defied all human understanding. It was a light so pure and radiant that it seemed to penetrate to the very depths of her soul, filling her with a sense of awe and reverence beyond measure. This essence was the source and sustainer of all existence, the divine spark that animated every aspect of creation. As Sophia communed with the divine essence, she felt herself merging with it, becoming one with the infinite and eternal nature of the divine. It was a moment of profound revelation, a glimpse into the timeless and boundless reality that lay at the heart of all things. The union with the divine in the 10th heaven, Sophia experienced a state of perfect union with the divine, a merging of her individual consciousness with the infinite consciousness of the divine. In this state, she transcended all limitations of the physical world, existing as a pure expression of divine love and wisdom. As she basked in the radiance of the divine essence, Sophia felt a sense of peace and fulfillment beyond anything she had ever known. It was a state of blissful ecstasy, where all her desires and fears melted away in the presence of divine perfection. In this union, she found the ultimate fulfillment of her spiritual journey, a complete and total immersion in the divine. The revelation of ultimate truth in the 10th heaven, Sophia received the ultimate revelation, the knowledge of the divine essence and the realization of her own divine nature. She understood that she was not separate from the divine, but an integral part of it, existing eternally in a state of perfect unity and harmony. With this revelation, Sophia gained a profound understanding of the true nature of existence. She realized that all of creation was an expression of divine love and creativity, and that every being was a unique reflection of the divine essence. In this realization, she found the ultimate purpose and meaning of her existence, to live in perfect alignment with the divine will and to manifest divine love and wisdom in every aspect of her being. Sophia's return. As Sophia prepared to descend from the 10th heaven, she carried with her the knowledge and wisdom of the divine essence. She knew that her journey had transformed her in ways beyond comprehension, and that she would forever carry the light of divine truth within her soul. With a heart full of gratitude and reverence, Sophia returned to the mortal realm, guided by the divine light that illuminated her path. She knew that her journey was not yet complete, but that she would continue to walk in the footsteps of the divine, sharing the wisdom she had gained and spreading the light of divine love wherever she went. And so Sophia embarked on a new chapter of her journey, forever changed by her celestial sojourn and forever guided by the boundless love and wisdom of the divine essence.